Pandas, 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 pandas. Come on, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Glad that you guys are here. Oh, true that. How true that is. We're we're opening the charts right at the gap here. Goodness gracious. We would. We would open right at the gap. 10 seconds to market open. I almost just want to get 2 orders ready here. Fill that gap up. Still didn't fill the gap, technically. It launches up here. Right at the open. Wow, what a move. What a move. I thought we were going to fill that gap up. I can tell the 5 minute still has a gap here. From this close to this open. And it just rockets off before filling it on the 5 minute chart. So sick. What a incredible move. What an incredible. Right at the open. I'm not taking any trades at that moment. So this move, I'm like very low chance of even entering. But we got the gap beneath. I want to get filled here. Let's see here. What do we have? Second entry long. Okay. Decent push up. Two bear bars here. Second entry long floating in midair. Clear target beneath. We are not going towards it at all. We are just flying away from it. Good morning, Pandas. Drop those GMs in the chat. Scalp that like button. We are ready. Live back at it again. Pandas, get ready. We're about to take a trade here. Okay. Strong bull bar, strong bear bar. Okie dokie. Second here, trying to figure things out. Fair enough. Okay. We had a big push up, double top currently here. What's happening? I have no clue. Probably best to wait for the first candle on the 5 minute to finish, but I might miss my trade here. Lower high could be tempting here if we can get it. The market may not give it to us. Market simply may not just give it to us. Almost just want to go short. Right here. At the break of the low of day so far. Almost just want to go short right there. I'm going to try. I'm going to be a little sneaky deaky here. I'm going to try here. We're going to try something like we don't really do. But I feel so certain we're going to fill this gap. It's just been too long. And we're so close. Probabilities are high. Probabilities are high. Very high here. Lower high could be interesting here. If we can get it. Micro double top currently. Okay. Creates an inside bar. On the 500 tick inside bar. Very unreliable. Pandas, we're focused here. Luis, good morning. Pablo Escobar. Good morning. Bubstats, good morning. Rob, good morning. Tate, good morning. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Drop those GMs in the chat. Scalp that like button if you haven't already. We are already live. Back at it again. I'm bye money, and we are getting our third payout. We've got 2 payouts so far. 2 payouts so far, Pandas. Absolutely amazing. 2 payouts. Made over $100,000 with just 2 payouts. That's the power of 20, right? That's the power of Apex. 20 contracts. I'm going to sell at the break of the bottom of this first 5-minute candle. Thinking we're going to try to fill a gap. Or fail second entry long. I'll take it as well. And maybe add more here, to be honest. Whoa. Coming off our channel here. Gotta be careful. Can't get married to any premise here. Gotta wait for the setup itself. The trigger. These weekly levels are very important, especially on Friday, and we're right at the previous week's close. So if we're close to here, we might just stay around here all day. Can be the case. I wouldn't be surprised if today is just, nasty, choppy day. I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. Feels like an inch long, I'll be interested here. Struggling to break the previous candle's high. Not for long, though. Seems like it will. Perhaps not. Oh, I forget. Okay, I want this one. Oh, eye pattern instead. Marco, triple top. There we go. We're going for it. We are absolutely going for it here. Can we get it? We're in this trade. Hopefully we can make a beeline to the fill the gap here. We'll see though. Okay, it looks like we're just gonna hit it straight up. I mean, if we don't fill the gap, then that's wild. There it is. There it is, Panis. Easy peasy. Where's my sound? What just happened to my sound? What? One more time. Wait. Did that go through? Easy peasy. I mean, we're up 941, Pandas. I mean, should we just call it a day? Should we just call it a day, Pandas? Are we done for today? Are we just done? Should we just call it? I was trying to go in more contracts, but I actually messed up my trade there. I'm such an idiot. I was trying to go in 4 contracts, but I'm actually messed up my trade. I'm such a dummy. It's all good. All right. Since that first target finally was hit, it's just a 5-minute gap that almost filled yesterday, and now we just made like a beat. Whoa! This is crashing right now. All right. Fair enough. We have these trend lines. I'm going to pay close attention to them. We are at the end of the week. So these weekly levels are important. The weekly low, weekly high, and the weekly close. You can see it's like the thicker line that's dotted. The dashed line, the thin line is the daily, but the thick line is the weekly. You see these? So uh, you should pay close attention to them just because it's Friday, right? It's the end of the week, so they can act as magnets. And we're pretty much going in and out of the previous week's close. It could just be on the weekly chart, basically a doji day, right? Just a doji. A doji bar on the weekly here. Paying close attention to this triangle. I feel like we're going to consolidate a lot today. Why? Just because our price action has been terrible. For the one big reason is because we're at the previous week's close. So I feel like we're going to just keep going in and out of it. And hence, we're most likely create triangles, consolidations, trading ranges, so forth. But let's say if we do break, I mean, it looks like we'll break to the downside. It's a big triangle, but we got a big push down overnight session, Globex session. Second entry short forming here. Do I like the second entry short? I don't know. We're up 940. I should have been up like 2K today, I think. I was going to add two more basically right here. I was going to add two more. Yeah, I would have been up, not 2K. I've been up like 1,500. It's all good. That was my mistake. Hidden second entry short. Push it down. I mean, we got a triangle to think about here. I mean, if we break down the triangle, then we'll trade accordingly. But right now, we do have a triangle to consider, in my opinion. And this triangle, I probably wouldn't trade until we get a solid close on the 2,500 tick chart underneath it, just because the 5-minute chart does not have this triangle. The 5-minute chart doesn't have the triangle because we don't have that overnight price action. But because we have the overnight price action on the tick charts, we have this triangle, and it can help us discern if a trade is good or not. Easy peasy. Bub Stocks, good morning. Wayne, we on NQ? Absolutely. Blue Steel, we're on the Nascraq. That's what NQ stands for. Once you Nascraq, you can't go back. Channel here about breaking to the upside. Like I said, like just pay attention to these triangles because we're close to the previous week's close. It just makes sense that we'll just hover in this area for a while. It's going to be a magnet, and honestly, the volatility, like yesterday, after the big move down, literally the market did almost like nothing. It just struggled to do anything for a very long time. Super frustrating, super annoying, but that's the market conditions we've been in. So I mean, look at these candles. Like, look at these candles. The size of this candle on the 5-minute chart. Not even 10 points. So sick. Get another push down here. Triple bottom here. Could be a wedge. Let's see here. Oh, this is the all-time high right here. The previous all-time high before we broke through it. I was like, what's this line here? Okay, fair enough. We have this channel going down. We could push down. Sure. We could break down this triangle. There's no problem. I mean, it's completely normal to break triangles here. Okay. Don't want to keep pushing down, though. It's a question. We're going to undershoot to an overshoot. And then we're back in the channel. Made a new low of the channel, of this downtrend. Let's see. Pandas. Hope you guys are doing well. Turtle Toes, good morning. Albert Emo, good morning. Scalp that like button. We are up $941. It's only the first couple seconds, couple minutes of trading, first 15 minutes. Like at that rate, $940 for 10 minutes of work. I'll take it. I'll take it. Tell me you can find a better rate than that. In what industry can you find a better rate than $941 for 10 minutes? In 10 minutes. Tell me what industry you make $940 per 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes. Not every 10 minutes, but. We are going to continue to push down. The 2500 tick chart. Let's see if we can get a solid close beneath the triangle here. Then I'll be more interested in going short. Because then we can have a serious downtrend. Here it's a downtrend, but it's going right, bumping right into support here. And a strong reversal back up. I'm not even surprised about this. I'm not even surprised. But as long as we're beneath the 20 MA, there's a chance to keep going down. If we close above the 20 MA here, all bets are off. Let's see. Okay. I want to go short here, not really. I almost want to go long here, thinking we're going to come back up to the previous week's close. Solid bull bar. Closing near as high. Possibly here. Do I have opportunity here? I see a clear target. Do I have opportunity here, though? Big bull bar ending on its high. Reverses. Gets folded. Right, it looks like it gets folded like a piece of paper. It looks like a galaxy fold. Just two flaps here. Two slates. Two candles. Okay. That's a decent push down, but comes, it's kind of pushing back up here. What am I looking for here, pandas? I have no clue. It's the truth. I have a clear target here, but I guess I just go long like this. I usually don't go long like this, but I'll try. I mean, clear target previous week's close, I guess. I have a small risk here on this trade. Super strong bull bar ending on its high. I'm just going to jump in here and see if I can get some bamboo. Reverses, though, on me. That's not good. That is not... That's no bueno. No good. Not good. Muy mal. Muy mal. Muy mal. I will enter again here. Okay, never mind.
Target filled.
Alright, easy peasy. Pandas. One more time. Here we go. Easy peasy. And guess what, pandas? We are making a triangle. Precious triangle here. Could have made more on that push up. I guess I'm going to go short at the top of this triangle. Let's see. We do have a gap above to fill, but kind of like I said, like we're at the previous week's close here. And, I mean, should I just try? Should I just try? Should I just be cheeky here? Ultra cheeky? Okay, if we come all the way up here, I'll go short. With a limit order. Right? Because it's like the very tippity top of this. Let's just do something cheeky here. We got plenty of bamboo to work with. It might not even reach it. It might not even reach it. Let's try. What do we have here now? Huge bull bar on the 5-minute chart. I think something I never do, but I'm just so confident we're going to be in a triangle. I'm just going to just try here. And the triangle's so big. And it's early in the triangle, right? It's only the third hit on the triangle if we can get it. It's early in the triangle. Somewhat early. It's something I really never do. I'm lowering because as we if we go further down the triangle, you know, the edge gets lower and lower. Hence the triangle. I may be too conservative here, but for a limit order, I don't mind being conservative. Let's see. Decently strong bear bar. Anyone's low, but higher highs, higher lows. It's kind of like a, well, it's a spiking channel right now. Spike channel. Okay, dokie. Let's see. This is something I really never do. Curious to see if it's worth. Tippity top of the triangle. Am I being way too conservative here? Who knows? All I know is if it's a limit order, I'm just gonna wait to the very like absolute worst situation to go short. Imagine if you're a bear right now. How would you feel in all this nonsense here? Getting super overlappy, super choppy. Kind of good sign that it might not break out. It might not go much further up. It's like losing a lot of momentum. Oh, is it gonna hit my actual order here? I don't know, pandas. Let's see. NBA basketball players, 10 minutes of playing. Do they make $1,000? Possibly. I think, you know, soccer players or MLB players probably make more than basketball players. Honestly, I think basketball players probably, in terms of salary, are they up there? All right. Let's see, pandas. Let's risk a little bamboo here. Let's see. Let's see if this triangle actually plays out. We're hitting the top of the triangle, the edge. Let's see if we actually bounce off of it. And at a certain point in time, you give up. I would say this is a fine place to give up. It's 20 points away. I mean, it's fairly far away. Yeah, let's go to 20 points. 21 points, just in case the market wants to be cheeky. Actually, just go exactly 20 points. What I could do is take my risk off now on this trade. Oh! Oh! What? Perfect bounce. Perfect bounce. How is this such a perfect bounce? Oh my gosh. All right. Oh, 20 EMA. All right, fair enough. I was thinking 20 EMA could act as support here. Should I even try? Protect my bamboo here to 20 MA bounce. Just in case it decides to rock it up. Might as well give it some room to breathe if I have such a short, tight stop loss. Double bounce. Marker double bottom off the 20 MA. Am I being an absolute wuss here? Just let it cook. Let it cook. Oh, it is a micro triple bot. The 20 EMA is acting as like a super support right now, as you can tell on the 500 tick chart at least. It is acting as like a super support. I don't have much to lose. I have like 300 to lose. So much to gain. Wow. All right. Oh, spiked up on me. I don't think I'm gonna even come out with any bamboo here. I'm not coming out with any bamboo here. Just spiked up right away. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna just protect myself from some slippage here. That's what I was afraid of. The 20 EMA acting as a strong support and it's just blasting off. I had 3 hundo in the bag. It's all good. It's all good. I mean, the obvious reward was great. Previous week's close, coming back to the middle of the triangle at least. That's what you're thinking. It's unfortunate it had to have such a strong push-up if it does reverse here all of a sudden. But the nice thing is, since I took my risk off, you know, if this does fly up here, like, you know, I protected myself. So it does seem to break out here. That's just unfortunate. I was like getting a little bit greedy there, but I saw good signal bars. 2500 tick chart had a strong bear bar right at this edge here on the triangle, top of the triangle. I thought we had a good chance to push down pretty decently. 5 minute as well had a good reversal signal bar, right? Good reversal bar here, and I thought we did break the bottom of it by a tick, and it reversed on a dime. So I had reasons why I wanted to hold that. Didn't work out. I mean, we came out break even. We didn't lose any money on that trade, so it's all good. And now it's like breaking out. So this is why you just protect yourself here. Come out, risk, you know, take your risk off, and you prevent yourself from having to hold through all of this. I thought it was a fun trade. It was good enough. I had a strong premise that we would just, you know, chop around for a long time, so I thought the triangle would last a little bit longer than just 2 touches. So really, that third touch is what you need. Strong bear bar coming off of it. I think some people probably took their profits. Profits there, profit taking here, or from the bottom triangle to the top of the triangle. They probably took their profits. That's what caused us to push down like this. Right? Because if you're buying, if you're long here, if you want to take your profits, you actually have to sell, right? You actually have to go short. And going short, all these people taking the profits here just had to go short all at once. And it has to go this far down because they probably do like a market order short. So the moment it touches, it's market orders and blah, 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 blah. Like institutions, they will move the market down like this with just, you know, market order, in my opinion. I have no clue what I'm talking about, but it makes sense to me. You know what I mean, Panis? Doesn't that make sense? If you're an institution, you got to unload your positions, like 100,000 contracts or something like that. You made 80 some points here. Pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that trade. Jeez Louise. Day trade. I'm working on my jump shot while trying to short the ES. I'm sorry. Those two things do not mix. All right, we're breaking out of the triangle, like pretty convincingly here. And we have a gap above the fill on the 5-minute chart, right? There's a gap here. We can make a beeline to it, especially after we fill the gap down here. Big reversal. That might be what we were trying to do here, and we're just filling the gap now. up above. 20 EMA could act as resistance, but super strong, huge bull bar with follow through. Right? Bull bar, pause, follow through. So whatever the 5-minute traders were waiting for, they wanted to buy limit orders underneath this bar, and that was enough to accelerate this. It was the catalyst to launch this upwards. Interesting. Just to buy with limit orders here. Like institutions, they love limit orders. It's crazy. You see it all over the place. It's very hard to jump in limit orders, in my opinion. At least for like retail traders, it's hard. It's a feels like I'm just short far away from 20 MA, but maybe off our trend line could be worth trying to take here. I don't know. Like if you want to go long here, you kind of want to break out retest. I think. All right, we're coming down. Okay, now we actually touched the 20 MA. Worth? Maybe worth one contract here. Just for a shot of greatness, you know what I mean? We're in. Like, it used to be far away from 20, but it actually came back to the 20 MA here. See if we can make, like, 10-point scalp here. I'll take a 10-point scalper. 1-to-1, essentially, on this trade. Maybe going too sideways here, but... Ooh, gives me a little pop-up there. I don't think I like it after that pop-up fails to reach my goal. I don't think I like it because you see a bunch of limit orders. That's like clear sign of limit orders is all waiting right there. Ouch. It's going to hurt. Unfortunately. It'd probably take me out here. Probably take me out here, I think. Right, you see this pop up and it reverse immediately. It just shows like all the limit order traders, all the bears jumping in here at once. Most likely take me out. It's all good. I knew the risk. I knew the risk. I absolutely knew the risk there. Thinking about skunking this, surrendering it so I don't lose as much money because I'm pretty certain I'm going to lose here. Pretty certain I'm going to lose here. Right, this spike up told me everything I needed to know. Yeah, there it is. I'm surprised I'm still in this trade, but I'm pretty certain I'm dead. 20 EMA, my savior. 20 EMA, my savior. Are you going to save me one time? One time, 20 EMA, one time. Psych. 20 EMA does nothing for me here. Still in this trade, and I am dead. There it is. With slippage, I love it. With the slippage, you gotta have that slippage, of course. Right? Insult to injury, a little bit of slippage, of course. Why not? Do I like anything
2500
here?
tick trap.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That little spike up and reversal kind of told me everything I need to know about what was going to happen there. I should have surrendered it a little bit early, but it's all good. It was a altogether $225 loss. Darn. Now this is when things get tricky. This is when I start to like when I have in my mind a strong trend, but it's not. Right? It's actually very choppy now. So after that loss, I should like my ears should perk up and be like, things are different. Things are changing. That momentum's definitely not as strong as it used to be. Let's see here. Right now it's a lot of choppy, a lot of overlapping bars here. Just be ready. Possible trading range. Just be ready for it.
Five-minute trap.
5 minute second entry short. Could be a nice push down here actually. Second entry short on the 5 minute chart. Could be a nice trade here. It's interesting. The weekly close on the 5 minute chart versus the weekly close on the Globex session are so different. So incredibly different. The 5 minute weekly close is way up here. But the Globex weekly close, like the regular trading hours close, is way up there. The Globex close, way down here.
2500 tick trap.
Oh, there it is, the second entry long. Nice push up here. I mean, a higher low, I gotta be interested, in my opinion. I gotta try, I think, on a higher low here. Fortunate. Had to do that. Higher low, I think I gotta try. Okay. I mean, the higher low signal bar is absolute trash. Pure trading range price action here. I'm better off sitting on my paws and being glad I'm up 870. Just sit on my paws and be glad I'm up 870 today. All right, all right, all right. Pandas! Let's see.
$2,500 tick trap.
Darn it, it's the higher low. Maybe better, actually. That good signal bar coming off the bottom of that trading range. It's all good. Didn't absolutely love it. I'm trying to figure something out right now. Only want to do this. All right. I think at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm only going to trade the bottom half of my accounts now because we made good bamboo on the top half. And my main goal on the top half of my accounts is get another payout. That's the main goal. But for the bottom half, I'm trying to get them to just the first payout. So I want to keep trading the bottom half. Be more aggressive on the bottom half of my accounts. It is becoming complete trading range. Like, interesting. 5 minute means an outside bar reversal. That's a bit wild. It comes right back down. Strong bear bar could just be It's good second entry short here. Currently stuck in this trading range. Why? Right here? I don't know. I don't know why. But it's happening right here. You can see it through the price action. Decent push down. Still waiting for some movement outside of this trading range. Trading range is decently strong, but it's starting to tear at the seams. We're creating a expanding pattern now. And we all know when expanding patterns start to happen, just run, don't walk. You know what I mean? When you get expanding patterns, it's just the worst. We're up our 847. I might just be content with this. I may not take a trade the rest of the stream unless I see something really good. Unless I see something really good. Oh, I don't know. I mean, we're still clearly in this trading range. Very clearly in this trading range. But it's also now an expanding triangle. Bandas. What's going on? Hope you guys are doing well. Bandas, how are you all doing? How's everyone doing today? Bandas! Did anyone watch the new
2500 tick
Superman?
trap.
Anyone watch the new Superman? Anyone get to that the early screening? I definitely want to watch. Definitely want to watch. Little Hammer, welcome back. It's been a while. It has been a while. Welcome back. High or low? Coming back to the top of this expanding triangle. Whoopie-doo. How's it going? It's going pretty well. Pretty well. Pandas, we are on our challenge. 6 payouts
2500 tick trap.
on the same accounts. Can we get it? Even if it's one account to the 6 payout, I'm going to count it as a challenge being completed. With the payouts this year so far, $139,000 on Apex payouts. Goodness gracious. People are gonna say, "Oh, but how many emails you buying?" It doesn't matter, pandas. Even if I spent $5,000 on payout or on evals, even if I spent $10,000 on evals, it doesn't even matter because of how much bamboo we've made. Like, it really doesn't matter. You can like be critical and be like, oh, maybe he spent a lot on. Just think about it. Think about the ROI. Think about the ROI on one single account. You're paying like $100, maybe $200 for one account, and you're pulling out tens of thousands of dollars. It's absolutely insane. You're getting a $1 to $1,000 ratio. And the thing is, the fate is in your hands. It depends on how well you trade. That's the best part about it, pandas. That's the best part about it. Feels like it's a short here, but top of the expanding triangle. Will it break out? I have no clue. I'm just sitting on my pause. This is too confusing. And like I said, I could be content with today's gains already. Being up 874, I'll just walk away and to see this last trade as I lost as a indication of you should just stop because it's ridiculous. The price is just going completely sideways and it's expanding. So higher highs, lower lows. That means confusion. You just don't know. Feels like a short breaks to the upside. Maybe. Look like trying to fill the gap on the 5-minute chart, perhaps. The 5-minute 20 EMA, we're right on it, so can act as some resistance here, especially if we're like consolidating or the market's confused. The support and resistances are even stronger when there's confusion. I'm just sitting on my pause. I don't think I feel confident in anything here. All right, pandas. What will it take for me to jump in a trade here? I guess a second entry long. We are getting close to the gap here. A higher low close to the gap. I may try. Just because it's such an obvious target, but truly don't know. Right, the gap here on the 5-minute chart. Clear gap, but we got some things we got to take care of first, right? Too strong bull closes maybe enough. Just to go long. Always in long. Looking to fill the gap. Could be a good trade. Expanding pattern, right? Breaking to the upside. But it could be a failed breakout. This is why expanding patterns are annoying. Because even if it does break out, it could be a failed breakout. Come right back in. Just like any other setup, everything could be a failed version of it. There's a failed version of every setup. Right, the weekly chart creating a doji bar. That's what I was mentioning. Could just be doing that higher lows here still. What do I feel very confident in? It's hard to say. What do I feel very confident in? I just don't know. In this market right now, what do I feel confident? I have no clue. Maybe second entry long here. Coming off our trend line and 20 MA. It's a hidden second entry long. Could be enough for some people to jump in. Could be enough for some people to jump in. Micro double bottom. That's all people need sometimes. If you're really eager to go long, I'm not. I'm just sitting on my pause. I don't care what happens here. I can miss the move up, and I could care less. Because it's too confusing for me. If I miss a move up and it's clear, that's a different story. But if it's confusing and I miss the move, then it's what can you do about it? You know what I mean, pandas? Second entry long, maybe. Here we got a second pullback. I'll be interested. I might be interested in here, pandas. I mean, we do got a trend line here. And it's a second entry long. If any, it's the only trade that makes sense so far if it happens. N20 EMA, right? We got double key areas. Wait, we missed to break the low of the previous candle. So we don't get our second pullback. We get a hidden second entry long still here. I'm not fond of hitting second entry longs. It can work out here, but I'm not fond of them. Strong bull bar on is high. Could be more reason just to jump in long here if you're very eager to go long. I am just sitting my pause. I think it will go up, but I'd rather wait for my setup. I'd rather it wait to actually touch the 20 EMA. I'd rather wait till it actually touches my trend line. I actually would like to wait for the second pullback. I would like to wait for all these things. And then I'll feel very confident in jumping in a nice, juicy trade here. When all the stars align, you gotta try. And still not getting that second pullback. It's struggling to push down the previous candle's low. Struggling to touch our key areas here. Struggling to give us an actual good setup. And just feels like confusion. It is what it is. Wire pattern breaking to the upside. It could just be a big blast off here. And we'll probably miss the move. But that's a big part of trading, right? Being okay with missing the moves. As if your setup doesn't align, then what can you do? Now we're going very sideways. Lots of chop here. Strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart may convince me just to go long. Strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart. Just to jump in. Thinking always in long if it does another strong bull bar on the 5-minute. Having a hard time making that second pullback, right? We cannot make it. We tried 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, but could not do it. And we're not touching any support here. We're not touching any key areas. We're just lifting off. And if that's the case, it is what it is. You just can't do much about it, pandas. Right? You want to touch the support. You want it to come back here, especially when it's this choppy. It's very uncertain what's going to happen here, but you know, if you're very bullish, this is the time to go long. Strong bull bar. One of these bars are going to convince the bulls to all rush in here. It's going to be one of these bars. Which one? No clue. It's just trickling upwards, and like the bears are kind of like, why even fight it? Why even fight it? Let's just get out of our trades and just short when we get to fill the gap. Might as well. If we're going to reach that goal, might as well just get out right now, which causes the market to move upwards. A higher low here could be interesting. Again, I would love if we actually touch one of our supports. I would love to touch one of these supports, but I might have enough here to say, like, we're just going to keep going up. We're going to float upwards. Higher low. Wide stop, thinking this is just going to trickle upwards. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I've got plenty of supports beneath to rely on here. Strong bull bar on the 5 minutes. Essentially, what's convincing me. I'm just trying to get in a little early on the higher low on the smaller time frame. I'm thinking this is gonna close strong bull, but who knows? Maybe not. Might just a top here and just wham, take me out. I don't think it's gonna do that today. It doesn't seem like the market has it in it to just reverse like that, but who knows? Nobody knows. I might just buy here again. Nah, I'll hold for scaling. Curious to see what happens here. I may have bought the top. Who knows? Now we finally touch our trend line. Now we finally touch the 20 EMA here. Could have been a little more patient, I guess. Strong bull bar on the 5 minute chart makes me feel like I don't think there's that much more time to be patient here. No reason to go long here. It's not much. It's not that far away from my first entry. Okay, bounce off the trend line here. Let's see if we can reach our goal. It's just a gap fill on the 5 minute chart. Right here's a gap here. Strong bull bar ending on its high. Just going right to it. I'm gonna try. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It is what it is. It's an absolute grind right now. Incredible grind up. I don't know. I don't really love my situation right now. It's okay, but it's just incredible grind upwards. Just grinding up, and I don't like big grinds because it feels like it can reverse at any time. At this point, I'm gonna put my stop loss here because if it does come back down here, then it's gonna break the pattern of higher lows and higher highs. Basically, probably gonna break it if it touches this my break even here. So I'm just gonna play like this and just toss it up for a loss because it's just like, do I really care what happens here? It's barely moving, super grindy, and just I don't know. It's is it even worth? Is it even worth? I don't know. Yeah, so for me, not worth it, right? Because we're not making higher highs and higher lows anymore. And it's, for me, it's break even's fine. I mean, I barely left anything on the table, barely moved. Didn't even go 10 points, man. I was like, this is the type of market we're in. To make 10 points takes an eternity. And so I'm just sitting on my paws now. I don't know. Nothing was worth it there. Nothing was worth it there. It's completely useless market right now. And like I said, like these grindy move ups can have sudden movements back down, which I don't like. Tay says YL loves big grinds, especially with a certain type of person.
2500 tick trap.
Big push down, just spikes back up. Fair enough. Higher low could be interesting here. What am I really looking for though? I don't know. Higher low, maybe. 5 minute, right? This comes back down to a 20 EMA, essentially bounces off of it. That's all it is. Look at this push back down though. In like very low volume days like today, well, you can miss gaps by a
2500 tick
tick.
trap.
I've seen them. Literally a tick. Like one tick on a $23,000 product, it misses it by 25 cents. I've seen it. Seen it with my own panda eyes. It's disgusting, but it happens on days like today. Super low volume. All right, whatever. Here we go. First, second entry long in a long time. A big grind up. Will it work? Probably not, but we'll try. 100 more ticks here. Big bear bar, anyone's low. Even I have some decency where I cannot take this trade. Such a bad signal bar. It's just too bad. It's too terrible of a signal bar. Does make a higher low. Second entry long, but terrible signal bar, and now I'm sitting on my paws. Higher low here would be great, right? Higher low here would be great. I would definitely try. I'll definitely try here. Sean Bulbar ending on its high on the 5 minute chart. I also will try. Okay. Higher low here or a strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart. Either one. I am game. I'm absolutely game to try here. Not as strong
5-minute
as I
trap.
wanted it on the 5-minute chart. I'm going to wait for the higher low on the 500 tick chart if I can get it. It's not as nice as I wanted it to have been. There it is. I'll go in with 3. How about that? Ooh. I'll go with 1 now. Strong. It's a bad signal bar. Bad looking mamma jamma. We'll go with 1, I guess. This gives me a good signal bar. Maybe I'll go with more. The 2500 tick chart makes it look like it wants one more push down. Alright, go with 1. Spikes up, of course. Spikes up. Of course it spikes up and doesn't go anywhere. Of course. Why wouldn't it? Higher low? Pandas can dream? What's happening here? No clue. Okay, looks like the higher low is not working out here. Looks like trading range or full-blown reversal now. This is why I like. That's why I hate markets like today. It's only 1 contract, but still annoying nevertheless. It's just 1 contract, but annoying nevertheless, right, pandas? Incredibly annoying. Well, back into our trading range if it is one. Can't even go. Can't even scale in here. If I'm gonna scale in, might as well scale in somewhere down here. Probably gonna expand something like this. I try scaling down here, see what happens. Risking so much for no reason. I have no idea why, but let's do it. I'm thinking it's gonna make another expanding pattern. It's just one of those days, you know. It's just one of those days. Keep expanding. It's so choppy, Pandas. I'm just gonna buy. I don't even care. I'm gonna buy down here. I'm gonna scale in 1 time. Now we're beneath the 20 MA. It's clearly trying to go to the downside now. Clearly trying to go to the downside. Does that mean I'm out? Does that mean I just get out? Does that mean I just get out of the trade here? If it's clearly going to the downside. Just take the hit, 10-point hit here. In a lower high situation. And if I really love it, I can buy again down here with a limit order somewhere. With a second push down, I don't want to stick around and find out what happens. All right, it's like big bear bars, like small pullback on the downtrend here. Currently coming off a pretty clear resistance area. But if we make like a lower low here, like do I really want to find out, stick around and find out what happens? Not really. I don't really want to do that. Pushes down. If I'm gonna go in, I want to go in like at a very good value. And it could just be back here again. I could try. I could try here. It's beneath the 20 MA. It's not my favorite setup, but in fact, I hate it. I hate this setup. Because now it's even above where I got stopped out. Mind you, Pandas, even though I lost this trade, it was just around 11 points. So stupid. I'm fighting like tooth and nail for like 10 points. It's kind of sad. It's really sad. I'm fighting tooth and nail for 10 points right now. Which is not fairly strong. Actually touches my target here. Touches my fill. Doesn't fill me though. Yikes. Literally touches my fill. Like it touches my entry and doesn't actually go in. Purely in the fact that this price action is annoying, I'm just gonna go long here. Purely in the fact that this price action is annoying, I'm going long here. It's off the 2,500. You know, that was the level I was trying to buy at, but it literally touched it and didn't fill me, so it's annoying. Super frustrating. Pushing back up now. See the 20 may act as some sort of resistance here. Could be. Could be a failed second entry long. Could be a good entry to go short. Could be all these things. I don't really want to stick around and find out what happens if this fails second entry long triggers. I'll come up break even. I got some room here. I think in general this is not a bad trade to take, to be honest. To go short here. This is why I'm protecting my risk or my capital here. In general, this is not a bad trade actually to go short. It's a pretty good trade to go short, in my opinion. But because the market's been absolutely just filthy, I don't trust anything right now. So let's see what happens. Probably one of those take me out break even and go along its way. I'll take the failed trap here to push back up. You know, this setup is very good. So I feel like because it's so good and it's failing, it's going to cause a big reaction to the other side. Or I might just come out break even here. Okay, fair enough. I took my chances. I thought it was going to be a huge move up. It didn't make a huge move up. So that's why I just came out break even, because now that the huge move up didn't work out, it's doing the opposite again, right? It's double opposites. Whew, very tricky. Failed trap here. Market double bottom. Second entry short now. This is just getting absolutely confusing here. I'm actually happy with my profits here. I can be happy walking away. I think I'll be okay with that. We're actually in a trend line now. 20 EMA. Now it's popping up. It just took too long. Too much back and forth here. Again, I'm fighting tooth and nail for 10 points. Why, Pandas? Why? Technically, I should go short here. It's ugly. I'll try, I guess. I almost want it to blast upwards. Technically, I should go short here. It's a fail second entry. It's a second entry short. Coming off the 20 EMA and our trend line. Could be a decent trade back down. I don't know. Could just take me out break even. Probably will. I'm looking for a new low at least. If you can't give me that, then this trade is just kaputs. Okay, try to take me out break even there. Again, trying to take my break even, and it does. Yep, takes me out break even. Very cool. Very confusing. No idea what's happening here. I guess I'll go long instead. The fact that it couldn't push down right there, I feel like it should have. Now I want to go long. Last trade of this absolute confusion here. Last trade of the absolute confusion. Very confusing, to be honest. Very annoying, very confusing. Like, you would think on the strong bear bar like this, traders would be convinced to go short. It retraces though. Yeah. I might miss the move on that retracement. It took me out break even, fortunately, but it is what it is. Second entry long on the 2500 tick chart. 2500 tick chart. Second entry long. Just missing by tick again. Couple ticks. The previous day's close. Okay, pushes up here. I mean, if I really want to go long, I might as well wait for the second entry long on the 2500 tick. Fortunately, it's a terrible signal bar. And it'll be an outside bar. All things I hate. All things I truly hate. Okay. Lower high here. To me, this looks like more like break a trend to new low created, and now we want to reverse back up. That's what it feels like to me. Clearly having a hard time breaking above the 20 EMA here, though. We're green today, pandas. Like, there's nothing to even like complain about. We're very green today, actually. Being up 654 is great. That's more than half a grand across 20 accounts. It's, you know, what is that? $10,000. Lower high. This is diabolical right now. Are we just in a downtrend? Why am I even fighting this? We're just straight up in a downtrend. All right. Last trade of the stream. Here it is. Having a hard time getting above the 20 MA on the 500 tick chart. Let's see if we can get it here. $2,500 tick. Little early on that entry. It could reverse down, take me out. Sure, why not? Anything can happen in this absolute trash market. I'm hoping it comes up to up here. That's what I'm hoping for. But it's a second entry long, good looking signal bar, and coming off our 20 MA end trend line on the spiking channel. Got enough reason here, I think, to go long. The only problem is that it could have bounced reverse off a resistance here. It could just be doing that, which is a shame. It's not giving me good results right now. It's very disappointing. In fact, it didn't even trigger the second entry long yet. It tried to, but it didn't. So we're kind of stuck here in no man's land. Do I want to extend my stop loss? Not really. On a day like today, do I want to? Actually, on a day like today, maybe. Because it's so choppy. You could have a lot of forgiveness here. And trying to go like... Trying to scale in here once or twice. I think I just will take this straight up. And if I see the second entry long trigger again, then I'll try. But other than that, it was a failed attempt to even get long here. It just reversed. Before you can even trigger, it's reversing very strong. So I don't want to like play games here. I don't know. I can like extend my stop loss, but at that point, I'd rather just like take the hit and be a little green today on like this disgusting like price action day. It is what it is. I mean, I could just, I don't know, I could do this. I don't know, 5 points. Here, I'll give myself 5 point buffer. That's about it though. Give myself a little buffer here for some reason. I don't know. Just try. Five-point buffer gets taken out pretty easily. And now we're killed. Just tough, pandas. I just can't, like, man, look at this. I got a little early on that bar. It is what it is, pandas. I mean, what can you do about it? That's just reversing super hard. Having a hard time getting above 20 MA here would probably been my clear sign to not have tried that. I felt like trading range maybe starting to develop here. Come back to the top of trading range, why not? But it's a full-blown reversal. Missed this target by a point, and not reversing very strong. I'm down 134. It's basically break-even day today. What's my threshold right now? 8,000. What's my threshold total? 3,488. Okay. Annoying. I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to do. I mean, I know exactly what I was trying to do here. But on a terrible day like today, what can you do, you know? It just got really choppy, super annoying, super grindy. Like I said, like that's why I don't like grindy days like today. Yet I'm still here. I'm still trying. Let's see. I mean, is it limit order market? Should I just jump in the limit order somewhere? Super strong bear bar on the 5-minute chart. Should I just assume always in short here? I can't even assume that, can I? Can I even assume always in short on the 5-minute chart? Unfortunately, no. Nah, not like that. Nope, not like that. 2500 maybe creating a fail second entry long. I felt like it basically tried to do it here. Micro double top. Double
2500
top
tick trap.
here. Super frustrating. Okay. I mean, should I do something crazy? Is it time to do something crazy, pandas? Wow, what a push back up. Go short in a downtrend, I lose money. Go long in an uptrend, lose money. Just lose money all around. All right, it's another reversal here. It's another reversal here. Come back up. I can't make money on the downtrends. Can't make money in the uptrends. Too tough. Market's too tough for me. Slightly tilted. Slightly tilted right now.
$2,500 tick trap.
So frustrating, pandas. Actually, so frustrating here. Jeez Louise. Like, I'm not going to survive this, I already know. Yep. It's reversal after reversal after reversal. Is there any reason to even extend this? I don't think so. I'll just take the hit. Again, pandas. Can't make money in the downtrends. Can't make money in the uptrends. No trend is your friend. Know what I mean? Tough, 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 tough. I mean, the trading range could just be like this big, essentially. Clearly above the 20 minute here. Can't go short, but coming off our trend line. I'm tilted. This one's for the pandas. This one's for the pandas. I'm absolutely tilted out of my mind. Tilted out of my mind. This one's for the pandas. I'm wrong, aren't I? This is going to be a bad trade. This is going to be a bad trade. Okay, can't even get in my trade. There it is. This one was for the pandas. And I'm getting killed. Immediately reverses. Doesn't give me even a smither of hope.
2,500 tick trap.
Alright, whatever. I'm done. I'm dead after this. Last trade. I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. Last trade. What was the risk on that trade? 5 points, 6 points? 6-point risk? It pops back up. At least it saves me from entering this trade. I don't think this trade's any good anymore. I could hold it, but it doesn't feel right anymore. Something's going on. Sean Bull Barton on tie. A little bit of follow through. Something's in the water here. Is it worth? On a day like today, is it worth to risk this much? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh boy. Outside bar reversal here. Market's absolutely filthy. Expanding pattern here. Absolutely filthy right now, the market is. So filthy. One more trade. One more trade. One more trade.
2500 tick trap.
So choppy, so many wicks. This is not a good trade. Oh boy. Yep, I could already tell. This is not a good trade. I gotta let it cook a little bit. But I could already tell it's not a good trade. It should have broken out already. The fact it didn't break out already makes it feel like a terrible trade here. Decent push down. Can I make a new low here, please? I want the candle finish, whatever. I want this candle finish. At least one candle finish here. Maybe by some miracle we come back down here. The candle finish before I come up break even. I need to let this candle. I need to let one candle finish at least. I wish it would make its move already, but it's not, right? It's struggling to make its move. Like, I wish it would have already made its move, but it cannot make its move. It's too low volume. No conviction. Just keeps trying, but keeps popping back up. Okay, I think that's enough for me. New low. I want one candle to finish at least. New low is all I get here. New low might be all I get here. I wanted more. I wanted more, pandas. What can I say? I wanted more, but I'm not gonna get it. It's gonna come back, take me break even. Unfortunately, it comes out all the way back up. Probably take me out break even here. I can salvage 500 here. Whatever. I'll just be down 1,000 today. I don't care. I'll be down 1,000. That's fine. It's just one of those days, pandas. Like, you're just not getting the movements. You're not getting the big moves. And it's hard to get in trend. It's just one of those days. Like, look how many wicks there are. It's a dumb trade to try to even... I should just be scalping here. I don't know why I'm not even scalping. I should just be scalping here. And I know that. We haven't made a 1-to-1, so I gotta try the 1-to-1 at least, in my opinion. Give me the 1-to-1 at least here. Double bottom probably snaps back up at the double bottom. I already know it's gonna happen. I already know it's gonna snap back up. I know days like today, pandas, it's gonna snap back up the moment it double bottoms. This micro double bottoms gonna snap back up. Yep, I can already see it. Can already see it snapping back up. Already see it snapping back up. I could see it having a hard time breaking the this bottom here, creating a double bottom. I can see it all happening, and it's slow-mo. I already know it's happening. It's not going to break through. He just can't break through. He just cannot do it. It's having a hard time breaking through. And I know exactly in these situations what happens. Like, basically nothing. It's going to reverse take me back. It's going to take me out break even. It's just one of those days, pandas. Like, I know exactly what happened. That double bottom, it cannot break the double bottom. I know I've seen it time and time again. Just cannot break that double bottom, so I know it's just going to come right back up and take me out. It's not even a question at this point. It's just going to happen. It's not even a question at this point. It's just going to happen. Yep, exactly. I knew it was going to do this. 1,000%. I knew it was going to not be able to break that double bottom here and snap back up. I knew it was going to be able, I just knew it. I just know days like today. It's just absolute trash. Absolute trash, pandas. I hate days like today. Micro double bottoms, it can't even break through it. It just can't do anything. It looks like this on a smaller time frame, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, doing absolutely nothing. All right, pandas. I think that's enough for me. I'm obviously tilted here, and I don't enjoy trading markets like this. This is just terrible. So might as well enjoy my weekend instead of just struggling here in this absolute terrible price action. It does make the 1-to-1 finally, but only after it comes back up, it takes me out. I mean, it would. I guess I would have been okay break even, but it made that double bottom here. It's just such a high probability I get stopped out. I just want some bamboo, right? I want to be in the right direction a little bit. And now we're in a situation where it's like impossible to enter a trade. It's gonna go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's gonna be super, super choppy. It's super limit order market. It's gonna happen. Like it's 1,000% start happening. I might as well just start selling here with limit orders. That's the only way to enter here. It's even worth it. It's not even worth it. I already know. Look at the price action. It's just gonna be one of those days where it's just market's not gonna do much. I already know, pandas. I already know what kind of day it's gonna be. And with that being said, pandas, I just don't think I'm gonna do much here. I don't think I'm gonna do much here. Whew. I already know. I already know what kind of day it's gonna be.
2,500 tick trap.
All right, pandas. I think with that being said, knowing what kind of conditions we're in right now, I just feel like this is not worth trading. I'm down at 846. It's fine. Not a big deal. I'd rather just be down 846 and trying to trade this market because most likely I'll keep losing money here in these kind of markets. It's just really choppy, lots of back and forth, and it's gonna be a slow grind again. Like your biggest candle right now is 11 points. Like it's absolute trash. So is there any point? Is it worth trading? I personally don't think so. I personally don't think this day is worth trading anymore. But it is up to you. Seriously, like, you can do what you want. But pandas. That being said, I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday. It's just unfortunate. I was able to protect myself, like my other accounts. Like my other accounts above, I stopped trading because I was up 874, and I was like, all right, just in case market turns to absolute doo-doo caca, I'm just going to just protect those accounts. These bottom half of accounts, I don't know what the situation is going to be. I mean, we got plenty of threshold to work with still, but I mean, we're up 846. At the end, we're up $894. Right, we're basically up 1K here.
2,500 tick trap.
Just super slow grind. Super slow grind. Maybe I can take a hero trade back to the previous week's close. Man. Regardless, I would not have been able to hold it with this pullback to break even. Right. Whoa. It's really pushing down now. On the next lower high, I think I'll try. Will it give me a lower high? Probably not. Will it give me a lower high here? I'll take it at a lower high. Oh, eye pattern. Maybe good enough for me. Super eager to go short here. Lower high is better. Lower high is better. I'll take the... Oh, eye pattern. Oh, yeah! I missed it. It tries to touch the previous week's close. What a push down. So sick. Doesn't it actually touch the previous week's close? It bounces a point away from it. And knowing today, this might bounce all the way back up. It's knowing today it could bounce all the way back up because today's a day where it misses targets by a couple points. That's the character of today's market. Now, I thought I was gonna end it, but we just had some volatility, and I want to jump in now. Like we were stuck in super slow grindy price action. Now we got this huge volatility down. Hopefully hopefully the volatility will continue a little bit here. I could try to go short here and keep scaling in until oblivion. I could. Maybe I should just look for the reversal, in fact. Confusion. Okay. Cool. Whatever. Seriously, whatever. Wide stop. I'm going to keep one short here. Wide stop. Keep going short. Let's see what happens. Whew. Let's try. Second to short here. This looks bouncy, you know. It looks bouncy to the upside. Does that make sense? It kind of looks bouncy to the upside. Kind of looks bouncy to the upside, no? Should I? Dare I? In this chop? Underneath the 20 MA? Like I said, it looks bouncy to the upside. V bottom. V bottom makes sense, I guess. Feels like I'm just short here. Strong bull bar ending on its high. A couple of resistances here to help us. Let's see if we can take advantage of it. I mean, if this is a full-blown reversal, which it could be, I don't think it will be. I need to go short somewhere here. I want to go short here. Big pop up. Could be bad news for us. Real bad news for us. Very bad news for us. Should I keep scaling in a little bit here? I could try scaling one more time here. But it's such a strong bull trend. Seems silly to do so. I'll scale in one more time here. 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. Super strong bull bar on the 2500 tick. Like worst time to scale in. And we are facing an incredible reversal here. I mean, I might as well just go full blown bull right now. If it doesn't reverse here, pandas, like we're dead. We're dead. Absolutely dead here. All right, let's see what happens. Probably come out break even is best bet. Snaps down a little bit. I could just say if we break this high, we're done. Pullback is strong enough that if it doesn't reverse here, I'm not sure when it will. Okay.
Target filled.
Came out break even. Fair enough. Came out break even. Fair enough, pandas. Came out break even. I'll take it. I'll take my break even there. Jeez Louise. It just had a super strong move up, but like I said, the market conditions today is just back and forth. Back and forth. There's no question about it. Super choppy. Super annoying. Big bull bars, no follow through. Big bear bars, no follow through. Why am I still trading? No clue. I don't know, pandas. Why am I still trading? Surely no idea. It is what it is. Good bull bar. Good signal bar to go long off our trend line and 20 MA. But look at this overshoot. Could lead to an undershoot. Okay. Pushes down decently hard here. I guess if it fails against you long, I'll be interested. Last trade of the stream. How many times have I said that? Fails against you long. Let's go. Let's get it. All right. Bougie, why am I still trading? He's on tilt, probably not reading chat either. Are you sure? Probably right. I'm not reading chat. Probably right. I am absolutely on tilt though. That is no question about it. I'm going 4 contracts per trade here. I had a feeling it was gonna come back down here because there was a little edge we had on the 5-minute chart. I'm gonna attempt to trade here. Let's see. Last trade of stream. Feels like entry long. Clear targets beneath. Clear stop loss right here. Let's take the hit. Either we get it or we don't. Yeah, nothing's working. None of my setups are working. Absolutely none of my setups are working here. Oh, decent push down. Just hold. Hold. I guess hold. Sweeps back up. I thought it was going to happen. But strong bear bar ending near its low. I felt like maybe there was a chance that this setup might work out. I just felt like it was going to just reverse on a dime like that. It's just the type of market we're in. Kind of what you should expect on days like today. Probably should get out of this trade now. Probably too late now. Let's take the hit. Maybe hold. Yep. Dead here. It's like too strong. Too reversally. Reversing on a dime. Dime after dime after dime. Reversing. It is what it is. I mean, it's just no setups are working. Clear target beneath. Overshoot and undershoot. Maybe that reversal back to key area here. But the fact that that failed here maybe makes me feel like this might just reverse back up very strong. No clue. It's one of those days. One of those days. One of those days. It's one of those days. One of those days. It's like I just short here. No gracias. No muchas gracias. I'd rather take the reversal back up at this point. Marco, triple bottom. Pujo says he feels a trade coming. One more. So let me show you the edge I had here. The reason why I kept going short on this big spike up was because there was a gap here that needed to be filled. And I felt like we were going to fill it without going very far, so I can just short here. It's not a trade I like. Okay. It doesn't do anything here. In fact, it might take off without us. That's what I'm thinking. It's gonna take off without us, but it's so choppy. Like these setups probably will keep happening and trapping us. That's the problem with markets like today. You actually get some setups, but they all trap and they all fail you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna go without us. It didn't give us a setup. It got very close, but it didn't give us a fail second to short, which I was looking for. And now it's breaking out without us. So days like today, it's like you get close to setting up, and when you don't, it blasts off. But when you actually get the setup, such as here, it doesn't work out for you. Very difficult to trade, in my opinion. Very tough day to trade. Very tough day to trade. Big push down now. Guess I get your shorts on the higher time frame setting up. Do I like them? I have no clue what I like here. Start building a position here. Actually, I want to see the 5-minute chart. Strong bull bar. Right now we get the feels like I can just show up far away from 20 MA. It already makes this breakout move. Tough days, pandas. Tough days. We got a nice price action in the beginning, and then after that turned to absolute doo-doo caca. So now I'm here trading doo-doo caca, covered in doo-doo caca, trading like doo-doo caca. Whew. To keep scalping towards a 20 MA. Maybe that might be my strat today. Let's keep scalping towards a 20 MA. Um, I just hate this. Summer trading. Pandas, if you don't know, the summer is notorious for very bad price action. Notorious. When I say bad price action, I'm not saying price action doesn't work, but the price action is working, but it's telling you it's just not tradable. And summer is notorious for that. Notorious. And we're experiencing it every single day on this stream. Welcome to my channel. I was up $800. Now I'm down 1,334. Doo-doo caca. Second inch long here. Interesting. I don't like how the 5 minutes still underneath the 20 MA here. But plenty of bull bars to play with. Plenty of bull bars to think this can go back up to top of the trading range on the 5-minute chart. You're kind of thinking it's going to end up probably either closing the gap here or in this range. Test the top of the trading range. Yeah. Second entry long. Okay. This looks like it wants to push up. Create yourself a little, like, you know, cup and handle here. Strong bull bar ending on its high. Probably no follow through. Could be measure move. There is follow through. Could be measure move like this. Maybe I should look for that measure move. It's just gonna float up there. I think it's pretty much decided. We are in an uptrend now. Big push up, big push back down. Trading range, right? We started with this big trading range here. Big up, big down, broke through it. Now we're coming back into this trading range. Nah, I mean, pandas. Nah, I mean. Choppy and limit order market, right? Some bull bars, no fall throughs. Some bear bar, no fall throughs. This is pure limit order market right now. I may have to jump in here with limit orders to capitalize in the market conditions we're in, the terrible market conditions we've been in. May have to capitalize in doing a limit order trade. Strong bull bar, probably no follow through again because we're in an absolute trash market. So I'm gonna just wait for a pullback. Okay, little follow through here. Probably ends right there. Comes back. Right, we're in an absolute trash market, so no follow through on these bars. Don't expect follow through. Right, big bull bar, no follow through. Bull bar, bull bar, bar. Big bear bar, no follow through. Big bull bar, small follow through right now. Better off just buying with pullbacks because we're getting them. I may buy always in long. 5-minute chart. That might be the decider for me. The 5-minute always in long. Oh, too late. Too slow. And we're going to hit the measure move quite perfectly. Try to go always in long. It was a little too slow. What can you do about it? It's just ridiculous. I mean, it is going up, though. Don't get me wrong here, pandas. Don't get me wrong here. It is going up here. Hits the 1-to-1. I mean, we're just rocketing up. One of the purest always and longs on the 5-minute chart. Look, the moment bar closed, it just got bought up. It's one of the purest always and long trades. This too, very good always and long trade. I don't know. Should I just buy anywhere, everywhere type situation? Zero pullbacks all the way down, all the way up. Is that what's happening? I'm thinking people would take some profits at this 1-to-1. Perhaps not. Again, another issue here is pullbacks are pretty deep in days like today. Like, big pullback, we're coming back up. I would like to go long. Any opportunity to, but now this you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 over 8 bull bars in a row. All right, whatever. I gotta go long. I don't even care. I gotta go long. I just gotta go. I gotta get in there. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go long every single chance I get. I'm trying to go long here. I do not even care at this point. We're in top of a trading range. I want to fill the gap though. I want the gap to fill. I want this gap to fill. Second entry long. This could be the end of these accounts. I just want the gap to fill. Having a hard time filling the gap. Hard time hitting any of these targets here. Clear trading range. Made a boo-boo here. Right at the 5-minute, we got a gap right here. I want to try to fill. This is why I'm being so aggressive here. Because we made an impulsive move towards it, and I want to go in with any pullbacks. We're not filling the gap, are we, today? We're not filling the gap, are we? I've buried my own tomb. I basically, yeah, buried my own tomb here. Got married to this premise, and now we're dead. I got married to this premise, and now we're dead. I really got married to this premise here that we're gonna fill this gap.
2,500 tick trap.
I got married to the idea we're gonna fill this gap. I got absolutely married here, and we're not doing it. We are not filling this gap here, pandas. We are just not able to do it. We cannot do it, and I don't think we will. It's gonna keep bouncing. It's too strong of resistance. The market's too choppy today. Yeah, I got married, and now we're gonna get killed. I buried my own grave. It's all good. We'll start again. You know what I mean? Super frustrating, but it is what it is. Like, points away from filling the gap. We cannot fill it. It's super frustrating. Last scale in here, and we'll call it a day. Boom or bust right here. We started the day off so good, too. You know what I mean, pandas? We started it off so perfectly. Very amazing start to the day.
$2,500 tick trap.
I basically buried my own grave the moment I got married to this premise. At resistance. I got married. I buried my own grave the moment I got married to this premise. I'm digging my own grave here, pandas. I'm digging my own grave. I keep on digging the more I scale in here. Thinking it's such an obvious target to hit, but we're not hitting it. Such an incredibly obvious target to hit, and we are not hitting it. It's all good. It's all good. I got more funded accounts for us waiting around the corner. It sucks I have to dig into them, but days like today just are going to bust my accounts. I'm being aggressive here. I could have been happy with my positive 800, but this is definitely reverse. It's not going to fill my... It's not going to reach my premise here. It's like... I should just be going short here, to be honest. Like, I should just be going short here. All right. That's the max I'm doing. 6 contracts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we can't do it with 6, pandas, we ain't doing it with anything here. Like I said, this is not going to fill the gap here. This is not filling the gap. I can tell. It's not going to fill the gap. It's going to run away from it. I should just reverse it, shouldn't I? I should just reverse it, shouldn't I? Ah, it's not going to fill the gap. It's going to big breakdown now. Yep, right here. This is the big breakdown. Right, the market tried enough, and it realized it's not going to do it. So it's going to reverse big time here. Busting my accounts, unfortunately. We're tilted. Let's let it bust. I don't mind. Super unfortunate, right? We're preserving our top half of our accounts as we're being aggressive on the bottom half. But, yeah, I mean, clear premise to fill the gap. We get ticks away from it. And I started building a position to it, and now we're dead. It's all good. I mean, what can you do? It is what it is. Yeah, we're dead. I knew it was going to run away from it. I knew it was going to run away from it. The moment it just bounced off this. Just super frustrating, pandas. I can't tell you how frustrating it is. Days like today where you just miss these targets by ticks. I gotta just get away from these days, pandas. I really gotta get away from days like today. I should have stopped a long time ago. And now we're just like, what are we doing here, pandas? What are we actually doing here? I guess we'll start again on Monday on the brand new accounts. The top half of our accounts were still good, still very healthy. We're up 800, and that's another reason why I am so aggressive, because I know I have 11 accounts that are ready for payouts again. So I'm like okay with being aggressive with 9 accounts, and when you have like high probability like targets, like the 5-minute, look at this gap, right? From the open, from yesterday's close to the open, there's a gap here. And we got ticks away from filling it. So I built a position to fill it. We're about less than 5 points away from filling it. And what can you do? When you see something like that, what can you do other than just try? Obviously, it was way too aggressive. Maybe it's just gone with like 2 contracts and just call it a day. But I was so tilted at that point, and I just saw these like super slow grind down, and I knew at this point when it started grinding away like this, like it was over. I dug my own grave. I already dug my own grave. I already knew it. I could have gotten out break even a couple of times. Not break even, but I could have taken a small loss a couple of times. But what can you do? Super unfortunate. It is what it is. It's just one of those days, right? Super choppy. You cannot make money on downtrends because it reverses on you. You cannot make money on uptrends because it reverses on you. And it's just one of those days. I guess I would feel worse. Like, I knew I was going to be aggressive. I knew I had a high chance of busting those accounts because I was being so aggressive on a terrible day like today. But was it worth it? I think at the end, the top half of my accounts, we're up $60,000 on those. So, like, I felt like I have the safety net for myself where I can be aggressive on half of my accounts while my other half sits comfortably above 60,000. So I can just keep withdrawing money from those accounts. And I think, for me, I'm okay with being aggressive on those accounts just because, it's unfortunate. Also, I have more accounts ready, more fund accounts ready for us. And, yeah. Look at this move down. I knew I was going to run away from that gap. Unfortunate. All right, Pandas. Hey, at least we're up 800 on these accounts. And this is unfortunate days like today. Super difficult for me. We're so close to these like targets and we cannot reach them, and we just reverse on a dime on them before we touch it. Like it happened down here, right? Reversed on a dime. It already happened up here, reversed on a dime, and it happened here again, reversed on a dime. I just feel like it's hard for me to like assume that we're just gonna reverse on a dime, especially when we're that close. Like usually they act as very strong magnets, these key areas. Like the 5-minute gap not being filled is like, that's diabolical, to be honest. Like we're so close to filling it, and we're not filling it. It's completely diabolical to me, and it just means that today is just not a good day, in my opinion. Very difficult, but it is what it is. Up 874. That's why I told myself, like, I think another reason why I felt so aggressive, like I felt like it was okay to be aggressive, because I'm already up 874 on my other accounts. So being up 874 made me feel like, all right, like the worst that can happen is I bust these accounts, I can start them again, and the best that can happen is I get them up to like 5,000. So to me, I was like, it's the got to consider like what the cost is here. So I'm happy at the end. We're up 874 altogether across 11 accounts. you know, what is that? That's like $8,000 today. So if you're wondering what gap I'm using, it's just a 5 minute gap. Not the 5 minute, but the regular trading hours. Right, the New York session, these are gaps. You got it? It's the New York session that's important. The other gaps don't matter. The New York session gaps matter. Nah, I'm okay. All right, Panis. With that being said, enjoy your weekend. We're up 837 or 874. We can end on a positive note today, and yeah, we'll see you guys Monday. So we're well on our third payout. I think today is our third day trading. It will be next Friday where we can request payouts on our accounts, and we'll be on our third payout. So, Pandas, with that being said, I hope I'll see you guys bright and early on 9:15. ChatGPT says 5 p.m. Eastern time, and Grok says 4 p.m. now. It's definitively the 4 p.m., right? If you go to NinjaTrader, there is an option of the trading hours. Click the U.S. equities RTH. That's what you want to use to see the gaps. This is what Al Brooks uses. So I'm using what the GOAT uses, and we're going to move from there. All right, Pandas, I'll see you guys on Monday. Have an amazing weekend, everyone. As always, happy trading with us. Bye.